count the same, but some carry a little more juice. And when you get to this point in the season, a couple of teams in the top 10 fighting for their playoff lives and positioning, this one feels a little special. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Oregon Ducks. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, this is one of the most exciting top 25 matchups of this season. Honestly, Oregon versus Ohio State might be two of the most talented rosters in all of college football. College football playoff implications on the line. This one should be massive when Oregon takes on Ohio State. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Ducks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Nothing says my offense stinks like punting on first down. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. What is this? They're setting up the punt on first down. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Back in the old days when they used to kick it back and forth just to play defense, Is that what we're doing here? And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stop right there.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
He just went into brain cramp mode there. Doesn't get rid of the football. It's a huge loss and a huge gain on the sack yardage for this defense.
And you really need your quarterbacks, man, to understand, like, to stay on schedule. And we can't take those big losses, right? So once I start to scramble around and I'm trying to buy time or I'm trying to make a big play, like...
It's blocked. He couldn't get touchdown, Ohio State. Into the end zone for 6. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. You don't see this all the time, but when you do, it is such a momentum swing to block, punt, scoop, and score for a touchdown. What a job by the special teams. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Dante Moore. Left side, it's Moore. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
129. Where did he go?
Cuts it upfield. It's Davison. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Moore to throw. Under pressure. Hit as he throws. Out wide left, it's Stewart. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. From the gun, it's Hill. Driven back. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Now Oregon will call its second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. They'll need a bunch on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Moore. Powers through the defender. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. Ohio State calls its second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And they can't be thrilled using all three timeouts here in the first quarter. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Moore from the gun on third down. Right side, it's Johnson. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
That is a play the offense absolutely had to have. They're trailing, right? This is a big third down, but what a great job by the QB and his target being on the same page, hooking up for that big-time play. Now they're in the red zone, and all of a sudden they got a chance to score a touchdown here and make this thing interesting.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.